Can you imagine what kind of jewels lies inside the wealthiest family in the 19th century? There's no treasure like the Rothschilds' $2 billion treasure collection. Welcome back to Mostly Wealth. We'll take a look into the illustrious world of the Rothschild family, renowned not only for their immense wealth and influence, but also for their legendary collection of jeweled treasures. In this captivating journey, we'll uncover the stories behind some of the most famous jewels in the Rothschild family's possession, each one steeped in history, mystery, and undeniable allure. But before we get started, why do you think Rothschild are now selling their jewel treasures? Be sure to finish this video because we're sharing you their secrets. Why do they choose to sell them now? Do they really need that money? Let's get started. How rich are the Rothschild family? The Rothschild family name evokes images of immense wealth and financial power dating back centuries. Though their influence has diminished from its height in the 19th century, the Rothschilds remain giants in global finance. This prolific family has built an enduring legacy through their European banking empire, savvy investments, and dynastic succession. According to several sources, all the Rothschild family heirs combined globally have a collective net worth of between $400 billion and $1.2 trillion. However, the family members have split this original wealth between hundreds of descendants. Though dollar for dollar, the Rothschild family is considered to be the wealthiest family in modern history due to the dilution of wealth generationally across the entire family. They no longer rank in the current top 10 richest families in the world, as the heirs are so diverse and spread out over multiple countries in the world. Now that we know how immensely rich they are, let's check out what's inside their treasure trove. Number 1. Cornelis Jansz van der Burch silver gilt-mounted Nautilus cup from 1607, estimated to be $150,000. This Dutch silver-mounted Nautilus cup, apparently unmarked, possibly by Cornelis Jansz van der Burch, Delft, late 16th/17th century, dated 1601, has a circular dome base chased with fruit and cherubs, knobbed oval stem with fruit decoration, and 4 applied small masks. The shell body with silver mounts, engraved with foliage, 2 small ribbed ring handles, a warrior holding a lance in his right hand and a shield in his left hand, and 23.8 centimeter high. Number 2. Pierre Cortes, after Giulio Romano, Limoges enamel charger depicting the punishment of Niobe by Diana and Apollo, late 16th century, estimated to be $200,000. This one-of-a-kind charger has a parcel gilt polychrome enamel, the borders decorated with scrolling foliage, birds, and masks, the reverse with mythological figures, and signed on one of the baldachin couvertures, and with a paper label inscribed E21, and the remains of a second paper label previously inscribed Einsatzstab RR, 18 inches and 45.7 centimeter in diameter. Number 3. A German silver gilt-mounted Nautilus cup and cover, estimated to be $390,000. It has an oval, wasted foot chased with scrolls and with applied silver scroll brackets, the stem formed as a kneeling figure of a woodwose, supporting on his back a tree stump with cylindrical section also applied with scroll brackets above. The shell enclosed in 4 caryatid straps with rim etched with sea gods and goddesses. The valve capped by a winged dragon, the detachable cover chased with a turtle, sea gods and monsters, with figure of Neptune finial marked on base and rim 18.5 inches and 47 centimeter high. Number 4. A monumental Italian Maiolica armorial Istoriato oval dish, circa 1563 to 1565, estimated to be $163,800. The present dish was made for Cardinal Inigo d'Avalos, the Chancellor of San Giacomo and of the Kingdom of Naples, who was created cardinal in 1561. The interior, painted with 5 scenes depicting episodes from the campaigns of Julius Caesar, divided by molded strapwork with female masks and screaming satyr masks. The white ground border, painted with grotesques, spaced by 4 circular medallions and 4 panels within strapwork escutcheons, enclosed by a band of molded ochre beads and an egg and dart ornament rim. The reverse with the arms of Cardinal Inigo d'Avalos, surmounted by his red galero and flanked by 12 pendant tassels, within an ochre foot rim and molded strapwork cartouche, with fleur-de-lis against the ground painted to simulate a wavy sea with swimming dolphins and sea monsters, enclosed by a molded strapwork border, punctuated by 4 fleur-de-lis with 26 3/8 inches and 67 centimeters wide. Number 5. Continental jeweled and enameled gold pendant of Judith and Holofernes, late 16th century, estimated to be $15,000 to $20,000. The jewels represent the connoisseurship and the lush tastes of the Rothschild family in the 19th century. Jonathan Rendell, Christie's deputy chairman, private and iconic collections, tells T&C the manner in which these extraordinary pieces were shown in the display rooms in the Rothschilds' home on the Rue Saint-Florentin, Paris, would have emphasized the prestige of the family. The effect of displaying them all together was to put people in awe. Are you enjoying our video? What is your favorite Rothschild jewel so far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 6. French lapis lazuli pocket watch, estimated to be $10,000 to $15,000. Lapis lazuli case, enamel bezel with 18K yellow gold and French assay mark, numbered, movement signed Vacheron Constantin, with 1 7/8 inches and 4.7 centimeters long. Number 7. French Renaissance diamond set and enameled gold badge of St. Michael and the Dragon from the first half of 16th century, estimated to be $80,000 to $120,000, depicting St. Michael raising his sword and standing above the slain dragon, the body and sword set on the front with diamonds and with white enameled face, his gold wings finely chased to imitate feathers, the green enameled dragon holding a red enameled shield and enameled on the reverse with scrolling foliage, with 2 3/8 inches and 60 millimeters high, with 1 ounce and 49 grams gross weight. Number 8. A Roman sardonyx cameo portrait of the Emperor Claudius, estimated to be $2 million. The cameo is 2 7.8 inches long, and the mount is 5.8 inches long. This large and finely carved imperial cameo is sculpted in sardonyx of 3 layers, orange-brown and white against a darker orange-brown background. The bust of Claudius is depicted with his body in 3/4 view, with his head in profile to the left. The emperor wears a scaly aegis fastened at his proper left shoulder and an oak wreath, the corona civica, in his wavy hair, tied at the back of his head in a bow with the ribbon ends cascading behind his neck. He has a high, slightly creased forehead, a deep-set, articulated eye, a prominent nose, and a small, rounded chin, with thin lips slightly downturned at the corners. The cameo is mounted in a circa 16th century enameled gold setting with openwork florals and scrolls at the back. Number 9. A rare Art Deco rock crystal, diamond, mother of pearl, and black onyx, model a mystery clock, estimated to be $600,000. The first mystery clock, called Model A, was introduced by Louis Cartier in 1912 in collaboration with a talented clockmaker, Maurice Couet, from 1885 to 1963. The clock quickly became popular with Cartier's customers and secured a special place in the company's history. This rare clock has a key wound gilt lever movement, 13 jewels, bimetallic compensation balance, applied gilt flower-shaped numerals on mother-of-pearl chapter ring within a mother-of-pearl frame, decorative rose and arrow hands, in shaped rectangular rock crystal case with molded pediment, all upon rectangular onyx plinth, with gold beadwork trim, case signed Cartier and numbered, movement signed. Number 10, a Renaissance diamond and ruby mounted enameled gold badge, estimated to be $100,000. This badge is part of a small group of surviving gold jewels enameled en ronde de Bossé, and one of 2 livery badges, one being the Dunstable jewel, now in the British Museum, London. This gold badge is of oval form, the frame formed of foliate Gothic scrolls applied on the front, with 3 enameled daisies and 6 cabochon rubies below a crown set with diamonds, the center with a white enameled swan with outstretched wings and gorged with a coronet with 3 suspension rings on the reverse. As we come to an end, we might ask, why now? Why are the Rothschild now selling their heirlooms? The Rothschild possessed the largest private fortune in the world during the 19th century. With their massive wealth came an insatiable aesthetic appetite, and in 1955, Baron James Mayer de Rothschild even once wrote that no price is too high for the acquisition of true masterpieces, and we could think, why would they let go of some of their collection pieces? Well, as for Jonathan Rendell, deputy chairman of Christie's Americas, as for why the family chose to sell the collection now, it may have been a rationalization and a generational shift in attitude. Not everybody lives like a 19th century Rothschild, even the Rothschilds, he said, and these collections are things that have been kept away since the end of the 19th century, and unless you knew this particular branch of the family, you wouldn't have seen them. And so, we conclude our journey into the exclusive world of the Rothschild family's most famous jewel treasures. From the glittering courts of Europe to the present day, these gems have transcended time and space, leaving an indelible mark on history and capturing the imagination of generations. Thank you for joining us on this captivating exploration. Be sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be updated on our next videos.